If you had the talent, would you want to grow up to be a professional musician?
I mean, it's the American dream. Who doesn't want to be a rock star?
I would love to be a rock star. It would be so much fun on stage, in the lights.
You know it. I'm like gonna be a big star. I'm talking bigger than Beyonce, bigger than Alicia Keys, bigger than Mary J.
If I had the talent to become a famous musician, I would definitely choose to pursue it. Because when I'm getting ready for a track meet, there's nothing else in the world that pumps me up and motivates me as much as the music I listen to does. And I would definitely want to create music that reaches out and provides the same experience for other people.
If you were a professional musician, how would you feel about illegal downloading?
If I were an artist, I wouldn't appreciate people illegally downloading my music because it's taking a lot away from how much work and effort I put into making my album or song.
Article 1, Section 8, Clause 8 of the United States Constitution states, "The Congress shall have power to promote the progress of science and useful arts by securing for limited
times to authors and inventors the exclusive
right to their respective writings and discoveries."
Why did the Founding Fathers consider it so important that they included it in the Constitution?
Well, otherwise, innovation is essentially devalued. There's no there's no reason for you to want to do it, because as soon as you do it, that's great, your name gets stamped on it, but then everyone else does it too, and you don't make anything off of it, so there's no real incentive.
But the younger population, the computer literate population, and we have trained them. We have trained kids since kindergarten to be very literate on the computer, and they're using it to its full advantage, and it includes stealing.
Historically, copyright laws have worked to encourage artists to create by giving them the freedom to make a living at what they love to do.
Around the world, traditionally, the countries that have the better copyright laws, they'll have more advancement and more art because the artists, they're protected, so they have, just like I was saying before, they have the encouragement to want to produce the art because they know that they'll be protected.
People infringe copyright in a variety of ways. For example, it's illegal to use copyrighted music on social networking websites, such as MySpace, and in clips posted on video sharing sites like YouTube.
I'll tell you, it's easy to get any music you want off the internet these days, whether or not it's legal.
Changes in technology have made the protection of copyright a growing concern, both nationally and internationally. Many illegal downloaders rationalize their actions by saying their illegal downloading won't really make much of a difference. But collectively, many people choosing to disobey the law has created a widespread international problem. Illegal downloaders also claim that it's okay because they're only stealing from rich artists and record companies. In fact, many different types of people make their living in the business, and most are not rich. And even if it were true, this Washington, D.C. musician argues that such a claim doesn't hold up.
I think it's like any other products that you would go to the store and buy. Although we know a lot of companies out there whose products we buy are rich enough already, you still pay for the product. It's the same thing.
And anything that can be digitized and delivered that way, I'm afraid, is very open to theft.
The digital marketplace continues to grow as the music industry works with technology companies, to meet demands of music-hungry consumers online. Content creators and distributors are forming partnerships in the marketplace and offering a wide variety of options for consumers to acquire and enjoy music legally, including ringtones, individual downloads, and subscription services.
I think one of the biggest problems, or one of the reasons why it's so widespread, the illegal download of music, is that when you go into a store and you steal a CD, I mean, I haven't done this, but nonetheless, it sounds like that would definitely be harder than clicking the download button.
There are no magnetic strips or, you know, security screenings on the way out of your house or whatever when you're done. So
Going through the process of going into someone like a store and taking someone else's stuff. It's just you click a button and it appears at your computer and you have your music.
What really is the difference between shoplifting and illegal downloading?
Legally, nothing.
I don't think there's a difference because theft is theft.
They're both morally wrong, but when you're shoplifting, you're taking something physically. You can hold it in your hands, you can like feel it.
Stealing a CD, you're not just stealing the actual product, you're stealing all the effort that went into it as well.
Whereas when you're illegally downloading something, it's just on your computer, it's somewhere out there, but you don't actually see it really, you don't actually like feel it, so it doesn't seem as wrong.
You have that same ethical problem where maybe it's not obvious that you're stealing something because, well, it's just a file. It's just a blip. There's no actual thing that I'm stealing. It's just a song.
But when something is on the internet, it doesn't feel as bad.
Get into it, get stupid, get it started, get it started.
Music plays a strong role in our daily lives. Whether we're relaxing, hanging out with friends, studying, or working out at the gym, music plays a huge role in the extracurricular activities of most students.
Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Yeah.
In addition, according to the Songwriters Guild of America, half of songwriters have lost their jobs over the past 10 years.
This is really bad, but like downloading illegally is almost like finding money on the street. Like it's hurting someone because someone else lost it, but you found it. So you take it. Or do you just like see money on the floor and you're like, I'm gonna walk away. It's someone else's, they'll come back and find it. You know you pick it up.
That's good, that's good. Let's take that a step further. What if it's finding money in the street, but you see whose money it is?
What if you see it fall out of their pocket?
And you give it to them. You pick it up and you walk over to them and give the money back.
Illegal downloading and copyright piracy is already a significant economic, legal, and social issue. Increasing bandwidth and new distribution technologies will become even more important in the coming years. Washington policymakers, industry executives, and music and film artists are all wrestling with how to make, protect, and enjoy art in this digital age. In 1998, Congress passed the Digital Millennium Copyright Act to shore up protections. In 2005, the Supreme Court unanimously ruled 9-0 in MGM Studios versus Grokster that companies can be sued for encouraging people to swap songs and movies illegally over the internet. The music file sharing site Grokster was shut down. Now some school districts and some states are requiring lessons on copyright protection. And as fast as laws change, so did the technologies for sharing and distributing digital content. Ultimately, a critical question for the 21st century will be, can music and art continue to flourish if we do not find a way to protect copyright?